Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. We have Noremac, I guess. I don't know how to really pronounce that. I'm going to go with that. Playing Camerupt and Smeargle in doubles. That's crazy. Like, this is a Numel. Like, what about Numel? What can Camerupt do? We're about to find out. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Looks like a good mix between like all the Pokemon for both sides of the team. And we're going to see how this one ends up going. Alright. Versus Jacob. Klefki Lopunny. I want to know what that's up with. Like, what are you doing with Klefki Lopunny? That sounds crazy. All right, now we come in for the steal. So apparently, this guy he left a comment on the video and he said, "Oh, the lower level opponent or the low level Pokemon, or so my opponent underestimates me." Now that's where it gets funny. So there's a Frost Breath onto the Camerupt for the Anger Point. And then going into that Earthquake for... Is this just going to double KO? Oh, actually, technically triple KO. Camerupt wins, just like that. So, David, you know, that's kind of dirty, but I can see where that's hilarious. That, you know, if you bring a level 48, 49, your opponent's like, well, I'm going to beat this scrub, and then you end up just coming out there with an actual class strategy. Could get really interesting. So in comes Honchkrow now. Medicham Weezing against the Camerupt. Medichamite comes in. Wondering if Camerupt's Scarfed, because that could give a problem with Weezing. So I believe Weezing has Levitate. So if it's Scarfed into that Earthquake, there could be some problems. And Psyshock comes in from the Medicham. Psyshock? Doing an alright amount of damage, doesn't affect Honchkrow. Weezing has Levitate. And there's the Earthquake coming in. That should just, yeah, Medicham's gone, just like that. And an interesting battle overall. Psych Up! Oh, dang! Now, I know about the Frost Breath Anger Point strategy. For some reason, I never thought Frost Breath Anger Point Psych Up. Honchkrow is burned, but it's still at +3, which is 2.5 times its regular attack. Camerupt, yeah, it's locked in the Earthquake. Just fine. And Night Slash from Honchkrow. Gonna bring some pain. Critical hit! Doesn't even scratch Weezing. Well, I mean, did over half. That's a scratch. But, I mean, it took a critical hit to break over half, so it's still going to take some extra time to get this guy down. But overall, I do like the strategy idea here. That is kind of crazy. So, Burn's going to do a little extra damage. Poison damage coming in from Weezing's attacks. Night Slash one more time. Are we going to get the crit? No. But we do look like we're going to have a finish on this next turn. Overall, I do like that though. Like Psych Up, coming back with a Psych Up. On top of that Anger Point strategy, it's good. Simple Beam and all that, like Psych Up, very strong. Skill Swap, very strong. A lot of these strategies, they have a high risk of gambling. Like, you know, if you lose your Anger Point Pokemon before you can Psych Up, you are indeed in trouble. But until you get to that point, you know, like, or if you get to that point, you're going to have an immense amount of power your opponent wasn't expecting. So Greninja's going to use that Ice Beam, finish off the Weezing. Quick game right there. Wow, that was only like 5 turns. Okay, but a good game nonetheless. I like the strategy. I'll showcase the strategy. Nice little midpoint for Fan Friday. So hope you guys enjoyed that. We got some Anger Point shenanigans coming in, and we'll see what other battles we can have for the rest of Fan Fridays coming up soon.